a little-known chapter in the history of China's border frontier. 60-year-old Ali Abdurrahman is a retired official from the local land port Baku. For decades, he's been documenting the city's past. In 1962, 60,000 Uyghurs and Kazakhs fled across the border into the Soviet Republic of Kazakhstan. What's known as the Ita incident has always been a bitter memory.
I still remember my mother cried 3 days and nights when she arrived at Tacheng city weeks after the incident. More than 50 relatives from my mother's family, including my grandmother, sister, uncles, and aunts, fled abroad through Baku port. It was a ghost city. Such kinds of family separations were so common in Tacheng.
Adil says Ita heightened the vulnerability of China's border security at the time.
But my grandmother was determined not to take Soviet citizenship and to retain Chinese nationality. She said the most painful thing and biggest regret in life was to have left the motherland.
Adil keeps a family photo taken a year before the exodus. He was 5. After the crossing, China sealed off border and strengthened the guards. Many in Adil's family have not seen each other for 25 years, and he never again saw his grandmother, who passed away in 1987.
Life in Xinjiang has greatly improved. Even if we asked the residents, especially the young, to flee to other countries, no one would do it.
Xinjiang reopened Baku in 1995. Today, it has developed into a window for China's opening up. It has simplified visa process and encourages border trade. Adil's son, Almas Adil, goes back and forth frequently. He got his degree in Kazakhstan and returned home in 2012. His language skills serve him well as a translator and in business. Baku is one of 15 land ports in Xinjiang. China sees the importance of cooperation with neighbors in maintaining internal stability. The new Belt and Road initiatives are designed to build a commercial corridor to neighboring Central Asian countries.
The purpose of my return is to see career development in my hometown. There have been a lot of opportunities. A lot of my classmates have come to Xinjiang hoping to do business. I've helped them in my own business.
Baku has opened duty-free shops and business centers. They are popular with many wholesalers and retailers from both sides. Though the Belt and Road hasn't yet brought a tremendous increase in Tacheng's border trade volume, Elmas believes China's robust economy will bring more tourists and goods through this passageway. Adil notes Xinjiang had a long trade history before the initiative was announced. And he says Tacheng's future holds even greater promise.
China continues to promote opening up. This is to boost ties and strengthen cooperation with its neighboring countries. Such policy has brought profound changes to border cities like Tacheng and to the people living here.
The risks of an undefended border and the disadvantages of a closed crossing are clear to Adil.
After the reopening of the port, border trade has not only boosted economic growth and stability, it has also promoted people-to-people exchanges and trade cooperation between China and Kazakhstan.
Adil says Baku has the longest history of border trade in Xinjiang. What it needs now is to regain pride of place. The stability for that requires a secure border, and long-term peace requires strategies beyond China's trade initiative. Han Bin, CCTV from Tacheng City in Xinjiang.